So yeah, so as you're checking your foot out, you can see that it's still got a sort of elements of deformity, but now you can see that there's some humanesque aspects of it reforming. And as you're sort of looking at it, Esmeralda sort of hobbles over. Of course, as you're aware, she has only one leg, the other is wooden. It doesn't really slow it down to any. She just looks at it and she sort of gives a sort of a slight nod and then looks at you rather intently and then turns and goes back to where she was taking up position for sleeping. Okay, so the rest of your long rest is no longer disrupted. And I just confirmed that you have retained the pewter thing. What was it? Here. Yep, that looks like it. Yeah, that's a picture of her foot, 100%. Let me just quickly.
Thanks,
I watched a documentary about Chinese foot binding.
God.
And there's only a few little old women left with feet like that.
Right, isn't it?
That. What a terrible thing.
Yeah, I don't think I've got a thing. No. Yes. So, I sent you the details of the ewer that sort of pewter flask that you've got. Is that correct? Last week.
You sent us a what?
The details of that sort of pewter jug that you guys took.
Don't think so.
I think that happened right at the end and we finished up.
Yeah. So you took it. That's what triggered all the spectres. And we haven't got that. Okay, so I'll just stick that the details there. And so if you just want to call it a transformation pewter or jug or something like that, or an alchemy jug, something like something. Well, it's not an alchemy jug, but it's like Well, I guess it kind of is an alchemy.
I'm going to call it. Okay.
Cool. So you can add that to whoever wants to carry it. Clearly something that can produce fine wine in Barovia will be quite a treasured item.
Do you want me to put it in the bag of holding, given God, I've forgotten his name, Fisk. Fisk is extremely suspicious.
Yes, that would be good.
Yes, here you go.
So, bag of holding, or did somebody else want to carry it?
No, bag of holding, I think, is a good idea.
Okay, I'll stick it in the bag of holding. And I think Wolfrall was going to carry the bag of holding because Fisk was getting all paranoid about stuff.
Oh. Was that? Right, I'll carry it.
No, that was a discussion we talked about having, but
I can carry it for a while until he relaxes. I'm not sure he trusts me either.
I don't trust anyone anymore.
Well, the death of one party member and suddenly you're so paranoid. God, crazy.
Right, now I have crossed off your evening, so just for time tally, there are 4 nights left before the wedding day.
Well, that gives us something to aim for.
What, staying alive?
Q. Jobs
So we can make the wedding.
You've got the record of everything in the bag of holding there, don't you?
Yeah.
Stuff.
I've just added it down. Yeah. I've put it on my scroll.
Okay, so all of you guys can please long rest your respective characters. Yeah, I'm good to go when you guys are. Like if at the end of your long rest, after disposing of the spectres and sorting out the rest of your sort of stuff.
So, which door are we going to go through?
That's a very good question.
Do we go back to that place we went to earlier when we were a bit more damaged? To the east and the north, or do we go south? I think south's going to take us into lots of baddies straight away.
Well, now that we're fully rested, should we just approach the baddies now and get it out of the way instead of lurking around the temple? Should we take them head on?
Rather than when we're looping back out again.
Well, and I mean, we may not have to take them on. We can try and negotiate with them and say we're looking for something specific in this temple. We're on a quest.
We don't negotiate with baddies.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
We don't.
Yeah. Who are you?
Arrow in fucking head straight away. That's Fisk's negotiation tactic.
Yeah. It's that
Maybe
monk side of me.
smell out of the door, out of the temple. They seemed to settle down after that, didn't they?
I love how she's like, it's that monk side of me, fireball.
I don't fireball. I may helpfully suggest it, but, you know, sadly I'm not allowed to fireball.
All right, let's go south then.
Shall we go south? I mean, maybe they've moved on. They may not even be there anymore, though it's highly likely they will be. Highly likely they will be. I mean, it is morning now, right? They may have moved on.
Well, if they haven't, let's move them on.
Alrighty. So the way of the peaceful monk just goes away.
Yes.
Okay. Right then. Okay, let's roll off our backpacks, get our shit on, back onto our stuff, and let's go. Who wants to lead?
So certainly, as you're making these preparations and having these conversations, you sort of realise that there is no sound coming from outside the doors. These lights have not in any way diminished over the course of the evening, so they haven't got lower or anything like that. And certainly the illusion of the food that was on the table is now, of course, is now defunct, and it's just simply a table because, as you know, you moved it up against some of the doors and chairs, etc.
Yeah.
We have to move everything back now because we put all the chairs and the table against the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you need us to roll strength to move the table back, Dunk, or are you happy for us to do that?
Crack on with that.
Okay. So we move it. So we're going to this door, right?
Correct.
And we hear nothing.
Well, you can roll a perception check, of course, at your leisure.
Yeah, I did.
Right. Yes, you hear very little. You can actually just detect the movement of your fellow adventurers in the room.
Okay. I let the other party members know, and I'll motion to them. Shall I open the door? Or does Fisk want to open the door? Who would like to open the door?
I think I checked them when we first came in. They're all unlocked and untrapped and everything. So you're good to go. Fisk
Okay.
at the back. He doesn't lead.
Gives a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, I will open the door ever so carefully.
Excellent.
Don't like it when
That's
DMs go
ominous.
excellent.
That's good. That's good. Let me just as you open the door, the first thing that strikes you is this 20-foot wide, 70-foot long arched corridors is sheathed in amber. The southern half of the hall is scorched by fire, and a charred corpse lies on the floor here, under a burned fur cloak you can see in the distance. Several other amber doors lead from this hall to the west. 3 arrow slits are cut into the east wall, and for Maddie's point, there was some fireballs coming from these arrow slits before you went into your long rest. But most interesting, floating in the middle of the hall are 3 skulls wreathed in green flame. As we roll
Cool.
initiative. Flame skull. Where are you?
Love those floating
You
skulls.
want an image? I'm just sticking it in chat because we all love a good image. Boom, boom, boom.
It's not what I was expecting.
Flaming skulls?
Mm.
Every time I see a flaming skull, I think of Nicolas Cage now.
Right. Okay. Let me bring up initiative. Have you guys rolled initiatives? Yes, you have. Are they
Yep.
gone on? So, Starfire, 26. Did you select your token?
I have to roll one.
Fisk.
Yeah, I selected my token.
Oh no,
Did
20.
it not
No,
come
that's
up?
cool. No, my bad. Apologies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. No, I actually remembered this time, so it's always a good call to check.
Yeah,
but no,
that's cool.
I'm on it today.
Flame skull. Okay. There we have it. We now have coming up first. Starfire. As you open the doors,
So
the flaming skulls, glowing red eyes, all orientate towards the noise of the door opening. Hovering there, they look a little stunned. Yet, you see an opportunity to do something as Esmeralda shuffles in next to you.
Oh, she's so good. She's always got my back. Sorry, I'm just checking distance. Okay, so this first one, out of my 2 attacks, I am going to Radiant Sunbolt.
Now, you can't do 2 attacks with a Radiant Sunbolt.
Okay, so the first one is Radiant Sunbolt.
Yeah.
And then the second one will be Shortbow.
No. I'm pretty certain that you, if you're casting a spell, so you can have 2 melee attacks, or you can, unless it's like a bonus action, you'll have to just check that. I'm pretty certain that's the case.
It's not a spell though, the Radiant Sunbolt. They're formal spells, right?
Is it a...
it's just a cantrip, isn't it? Yeah. Let me try and open it up.
Yeah.
Casting
I think it is a cantrip. Does someone just want to quickly... Bernard, do you want to quickly just Google that? Just, 2 attacks and spells. I'm just a bit blurry on it. I'm pretty certain you can... I think you can only do...
I'm pretty sure you're right. I think once you spells, you can't then do a melee attack at the same time.
So, I'll let you come back, Maria, and we'll go to Esmeralda. And Nikki, what's Esmeralda, or someone, what do you want Esmeralda to do?
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt? cast lightning bolt.
She got a clear run.
Yeah, she does actually.
I think she might fire a lightning bolt at the nearest flaming skull.
Sure.
Unless
Esmeralda, she can certainly do lightning bolt. That's it.
Yeah. I was going to say, Dunk, I can. I just spend 1 key point to make this special attack twice as a bonus action. But when you gain extra attack feature, which I'm pretty sure I have, this special attack can be used for any of the attacks you make as part of the attack action.
Okay. So she goes and casts lightning bolt and 20 lightning damage.
Nice.
So dexterity saving throws for my little critters, please. Little critters, where are you? Little critters. What's your DC for Esmeralda? I will know that. Don't worry.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I will. It's running her. So just give me a sec. Spell DC is 14, so that's a save. A save and save. Right. That's pretty cool. We like that. Half as much. 10, 5. Right. Okay. Boom. Boom. Right. The lightning bolt zips down and takes impacts. Hitting. They seem certainly affected by it, but they don't seem to be overly perturbed. Okay, Maria. So I'm going to let you come back. My apologies before. So what did you want to do?
Well, originally I wanted to do the 2 radiant sunbolts in a row.
Right. So targeting the first one.
Yeah,
So I'm going to let
first
you
skull.
re-roll because that's what I said I was going to do. So you can re-roll if you want. And I'm not sure why that crit still comes up. That's really weird. But anyway.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong girl there.
You're using Roll20, aren't you? Sorry, D&D Beyond. Yeah. So radiant damage. Right. So that's 9, 16, 20. So it's 20 hit points damage. So who are you targeting first?
It was the skull that was
Yep,
in range.
both.
This one. Yeah.
Okay, this seems...
Yeah, it's only got 30-foot
This
range.
seems to have a more significant impact, and the flaming skull is like screeching. And in fact, it screeches so loudly that it seems like it is shooting a fire ray at you. Yeah. And it... Roll that. Not like that. So 8, it misses. And damage goes by. And it does it again at you because it gets 2 attacks with its fire ray. 12, I assume 12 is a miss as well. It's not particularly happy about this. It's just a bit poo. The next one though, next one down, is casting Fireball.
Fuckers can cast Fireball?
Yeah, who do you think was Fireball? Yeah, it's their bloody flame skulls.
I figured they were just... I just figured they were working for somebody who cast Fireball.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so DC 13. Okay, so the Fireball. Just everyone's good with Fireball. Just let me just bring that up. Okay, in a 20-foot radius, so I shall show you where it is, and everyone who's in that radius. Where's my measuring tool? snapping. Boom. That doesn't seem right. These squares are meant to be 10 feet. So that's 40 foot, so I'll come back to 10 feet. So Fisk, you're safe. You don't need to do...
Lucky.
everyone else needs to do a saving throw.
Saving or constitution?
Dexterity. Like a dexterity saving throw. DC 13, so half
Yes,
damage, so you take 15, 16, 15, 16 damage. Wolfrel, you take 33 damage. Ia, you take 16 damage. And Esmeralda, does 22, so she takes 16 damage as well.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Come here.
So she's down to 66 hit points. Okay, Wolfrol, my dear, what's you decide to do?
So I think I'm within 30 feet of this closest one.
Yep.
By my little measurer. I'm going to try this spell.
Right.
Right on the skull, create water and see if I can put out its flames.
Come here.
A 30-foot cube of water falls
As rain.
on the skull.
You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube. That's what you want to do?
Yep. Can you give that a go?
Okay. Alright. No worries. Do your spell thing and it begins to rain in a 30-foot cube. How long does it rain for?
Asking time instantaneous.
Yep, cool. No worries. Alright, Fisk, what are you going to do?
Have I got a shot at the closest flaming cell?
Yep, the one that is... Yep, up here, you sure do.
About 40, 40 feet from me. So I am firing an arrow at the fucker.
Yep, the flame skull just sort of gently dodges out of the way as Ia, recovering from taking the full damage of the fireball. Oh, hey, aren't you immune? Don't you have some immunities to fire damage?
I do. That's
Have
correct.
you processed that in your hit point score automatically? Yes, she says. Tap, tap, tap,
Yep.
tap, tap, tap. Okay. So,
Okay. I will cast Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers. At second level. And I will cast. So each cube is 10 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'll cast on that first one.
Yep. You're putting the spell up onto the VTT, please.
Yep.
Yep. So 10 slashing damage. So when it begins its turn, we'll come back to that. Okay, the next flame skull here is also right. Wait. Boom. Okay, fireball. Same location. So if everyone could please do that, that'd be great, because it like shoots across here.
Oh man.
And it goes like that. Boom.
What was that? A dex saving throw?
Yep, dex saving throw, please. It's a dex of 13. You need to beat 13. And I will tell you what the damage is. The damage this time from the fireball is for Wolfroll and Starfire. Is that not happening? What? Okay, you bugger. How did I do the fireball before? Yeah, DC 13 fireball. It's now not working for me. Just,
Sure, why don't we just say we dodged it?
8d6. No, I'll just do 8d6.
What?
I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah. I was like, surely we can just get off with the stub of the toe.
$31. Yep. So 31 damage, or 15 for those who saved, which
Shit.
is yeah. I need you to do another saving throw as well, and Esmeralda needs to do one as well.
I think I'm in trouble.
20, so she does. So Esmeralda takes half damage. She takes 15. Oh, I see why I haven't been able to do it. I've not been looking on the board. There you go. That's very silly of me. I've done it now. Esmeralda takes another, what did I say? 15 damage. Boom. Guys, what are you doing? It's not a great idea. Okay. Starfire, back to you.
I think I'm going to shut the door so that we can come up with a plan and heal.
Okay, go back the other way now.
Yeah. So I am shutting the door, Dunk.
Shutting the door, that'll work.
And then
Awesome.
stepping away. So if I'm shutting the door, it's not 2 actions, right? Because we're not in attack. It's just the one.
Yeah, I'm going to let you shut the door.
Yeah,
The
and
door is shut.
yeah.
That should now reflect the door shut on your maps.
Okay, and I'll just stand away from the door after I've shut it.
Right.
And I'll be like, oh, healing. So, luckily we long rested, hey? Wolfrul, you've got that spell that allows everybody, like a group heal, don't you?
Yeah, when I'm not on 0 hit points.
Oh, you on
Are you on 0?
Yep.
Oh, well then I'm going to
I've got
do my cube. Oh, have you got something?
I've got healing word.
Okay. Do you want to do healing?
Yeah.
So you've shut the door. Yeah.
Yep.
And now you've shut the door, and you are healing Wolfrall.
Yeah.
Yep. So Maddie, are you healing Wolfrall?
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Fisk.
I'm keeping an eye on the door.
Okay.
Um,
You see the door begin to open again.
Oh no.
I'll get Fisk to help me block
No,
it.
you're over attending to Wolfrall. I was very explicit. You shut the door. You see the door opening
Yeah, I
now.
shut the
So
door and then I stood in the corner.
okay, I'll come back to you. That
So he is attending for.
is attending Wolf 4. Okay. So I'm going to roll a dexterity. Please do a dexterity check.
Who, me?
You. Cheeky bloody carrots. Okay. The door begins to open. I'll give you a reaction to it. What are you going to do? You've got 4 seconds. 3, 2,
I'm closing it
okay.
and yelling out Fist to help me block
Okay,
it.
as you pull the door shut, you feel like a hand on it or something. Something's pulling it. It's a bit of a struggle, but you end up shutting it.
Okay,
Oh, that's
I had my bow up, Maria, so I was ready to fire if it got through. Now that you've closed the door, I'll head over.
good job.
Okay, what are you going to do? You head over.
Yeah, try to drag a table or a chair across to the door, block it like we did before.
Okay. All right, dragging that across, you sort of feel the door sort of rattling again, but yeah, nothing is now coming through. Okay, so
Okay.
Maddie, you were healing. What's going on? 5 hit points.
We'll forget 5 hit points.
Okay,
Yep.
gasping back to breath, soot coming out of your ears, nose, and everywhere. Awful. Consciousness surges back into you as the magic of ears touch. Now all her words ring through your ears, clearing the soot.
Was that 5 healing?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ia.
No worries.
Do you have a certain level you need before you can heal yourself? Or are you okay once you hit positive, you can give yourself more hit points?
I think I can start casting again as soon as I'm conscious.
So you're conscious now. Yep. And you're able to mutter, some incantation or spell if you wish.
So are we all feeling messed up? I'm just assessing the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Messed up.
Okay, well, maybe I'll do that mass healing one.
I've got a small healing spell. Not a spell, it's a capability, but it's only fairly small, so if you need it, I can do it.
Okay. I'm going for... Where is that? Okay, cast on. Wave of healing energy washes out from a point of your choice within range. Choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point. Each target regains hit points equal to 3d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. So is everyone who wants healing close enough to me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
So that's 16 each.
That is very helpful.
So it's plus your DC though, don't forget. Plus your spellcasting addition, which is... Shall we have a look?
8. 4. My
No, your
spellcasting
spellcasting
modifier.
ability modifier.
4 plus 4.
So what's your spell? It's 4. Yeah, so plus 4. So that's 20 hit points.
20.
Yeah, per person who needs it. Or 20 hit points per person. Obviously you can't go for your
All
top.
of us.
Yeah, for all of you. Yeah.
Wow, is it too soon to go back for a nap?
So have you boarded them out of the room?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Again, suddenly the handle is being pulled. Rattling a little bit.
They have no hands.
Let's leave this room. How about
Thing is,
that for a smashing idea?
yeah, but then when we go outside, we're going to be fireballed by them as we sort of try to go anywhere, right, around there.
Yeah, but we scurry across through the other doors north. We should get there quickly.
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Might be what we have to do.
So that didn't go straight into that room with the attracting.
It was
Oh,
certainly
that's the temple. That's the temple, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
altar, yeah.
Yeah, so we can't go into there.
well, we can. We just have to be prepared that that might happen because we haven't searched that place or done anything there. We just basically ran back out. We're like Scooby-Doo at the moment. We're running into rooms, getting shot at, and running to the next room.
Mm. We could try and take on the skulls again. But
Yeah, because that went so well.
yeah, well, I'm just running through options. So there's take on the skulls. Sorry, I'm just trying to look for anything in our backpack. So you tried the water. Water didn't work.
Water did not work. I can attest to that.
Can
Is there a
I?
secret door in this room?
Not that we found.
No. Dunk, can I do a history check on what I know about flaming skulls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think that's about what
well,
you know.
that's
Yep.
that's about
I
what I know.
think they're
I'll
called
ask
flaming
any-
skulls. There's some sort of thing like with a
Yeah.
skull with green flames. Yeah. Cool.
Does anybody else know anything about how best to kill a flaming skull? Like maybe Esmeralda, you know, the magic users.
Can I do an arcana check?
Yep. Roll it with advantage, and Esmeralda might know something if you get a good number.
Okay. Type of roll.
So they reacted to the radiant sunbolts, Dunk, I think you said.
Mm-hmm. Esmeralda goes, these are evil things. They are resistant to most magic. They glow and they even rejuvenate if you destroy them. You must destroy them with holy water if you kill them. You must pour holy water on their remains. But I do know that they may only fireball once.
So we've had 3 fireballs at us?
Yeah, but 2 were from the same one.
No.
Is that once a day?
No.
No, only fireball once, she said. So that would be one from one and one from
No,
another.
2 fireballs were 5.
So there's still a fireball to come. Effectively. Hang on, I'm
but
just
what I was saying was one from one and one from another one. So that's the 2. Well, the 2 from the same one.
So if we open the door and wait for the next one to fireball and then quickly close the door? Although
They
they
can
probably
still
run
do-
all against the door now, aren't they?
They can still do fire ray.
Hey,
Yeah.
who's metagaming?
Well, that's what you
I'm
told us.
Just going through the chat.
Okay, true. That's a good save there, Matty. You stick with that.
No, you did
Yep.
say fire
Yeah, I
ray
did.
because we
Yeah.
got it in the
Yeah.
yeah. Because the first skull responded with a fire ray and the
rays,
second
and
responded
the other 2
fireball.
2 fire rays.
That's correct.
Oh, 2 fire rays. I thought it was 1. Okay, so much for tracking.
So I have absorb elements. What does that do? Captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect.
Just check
Can't
inventory.
you make holy water as a monk? Can you bless some water?
No, I can't, which is unfortunate because I'm not a cleric. I'm just a monk. I'm beginning to think monks are not that useful.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe next time I try a cleric. But I can, expend key points and exhibit patient defense. Oh. Pay the fall. Sorry, I'm just going through just to see. So we had, that's where I wrote 4 gems, potion of lightning resistance, 2 wooden stakes, gems shield, bag holding. We can throw 4 sun emblem hubcaps at them, but that's an expensive thing to throw.
I think I might do a cure wounds on myself while we're contemplating this. Does anyone else need healing while we're at it?
No.
Still down a few, but we've got enough hit points. Hopefully it can last through the day. Hopefully.
I think our best move is just to leave this room.
Yeah. No, I was just going to
move
check.
away.
Has anybody got any holy water on them, though?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Maybe if we're ever back in a village with a church, we stock up.
So Esmeralda says that the next day, or maybe it's an hour. I'm not sure. Either way, it'll give us some time if we can destroy them. We do not necessarily need the holy water, for we do not intend to stay here. It's just great. We seek for this artifact you look for.
Yeah. Did we know how many fire rays they can shoot? Is that unlimited?
What's consumed meant?
Can shoot.
Can shoot.
Well, I don't know. I've never seen these things before. Bisk's never seen a green skull before, so he has no idea.
Okay, Esmeralda, since you seem to know so much about them, you're saying 1 fireball each, but how many fire rays do we know?
The rays they shoot, they seem to be unlimited. It is like perhaps a sword attack or something. Some cantrip, perhaps. But they do have a range of magical incarnations available to them.
Do you think that my breath weapon, cold damage, would do any harm to them?
What'd you roll? 25. Yeah. Esmeralda says no. I believe that they are immune to cold and fire. Ice and fire.
Damn it. But the radiant sunbolt seemed to affect them, so obviously there's something in the sun.
I wonder if my moonbeam would affect them at all.
It's a spell, though. Didn't Esmeralda say they're immune to most magic?
Resistant, not immune.
Or resistant. Ah, there is a fine line between resistant and immune. Okay, so we could do that.
I can try moonbeam.
Esmeralda says that she can. She has some spells. This magic missile that I can fire. I can do firebolt, magic missile. I have already done lightning bolt. I could do that perhaps twice more. You tell me what you would like me to do.
Or we could try and do something like open the doors, hide each side, wait for them to come into the room and then run out and then close the doors again. That we wouldn't be able to block it, would we? Because they open in. That would be difficult. I'm just wondering if we could trap them.
Esmeralda says that I can cast a protection over one of you, if that would help.
think that would help. What do we want to do? Do we want to try and draw them into the room and trap them in the room?
So Esmeralda can cast protection from good or evil. Okay, so if anyone wants to read that, make a decision, you let me know.
That's quite helpful, actually. Wolfrill, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling quite a bit better. Not 100%, but
Are you about 50% better or 80% better?
probably about 80% better.
Oh, that's quite good. Probably hitting the 60% better bit myself.
Do you need some healing?
Yeah, if you've got any going spare. I'm just trying to think of...
Before we go back into combat.
Yeah. So do we feel like we want to try that other room again? Or do we want to attack the skulls and just try and deal with them now?
I don't mind. The other room didn't damage us. It just...
Oh, thank you.
16.
Thank you. That helps.
But if we're here for a purpose and we've already looked in that room for whatever we're looking for and it's not there, then there's no point. We may as well just try and...
We didn't really look in the room. We went in and left.
Which room?
Because
The one?
this one. This is
The
the
big
one where
one.
the statue was sucking.
The one where you had to do your against being basically charmed.
Charmed.
Yeah, but could you actually go from? Oh, I can't do it. Could anybody get from here to here to here without being affected by the charm, though? Because if we all get pulled in,
I might be able to.
Well, I've got advantage against being charmed.
That's true.
I think I have counter charm as part of my racial ability or features and traits. As an action you can perform until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay, so how do we feel? Fight the skulls or go back?
Do we need to fight them? Do we want to go back towards the entry, or do we want to go back in the other direction and
Because if we can get through this way, I guess it's just that we've still got the amber golem, right? So if we come this way, there's an amber golem. We tried to come down, and then we were getting fireballed by the skulls when we came to here.
I'm wondering if we came back against the amber golem again, if those of us who can thunderwave maybe thunderwaved in the same direction at the golem, see if we can crack him.
You're trying to smash him?
I don't know if it will work though. I don't really want to go up against the golem.
He was badass. I'd rather face flaming skulls than the golem, to be honest. Though they were pretty powerful with their fireballs.
At least we'll be ready to dodge next time. Duck and weave.
So the golem can charm you, or what's the...
No, there was a statue in this room. When Fisk had come into here before, he got charmed and then got pulled over to this statue off to the side. and then Wolfwall had to go in and fight against the charm and pull them out. So she had a rope, and then we got them out, and we all stood here, which is how we got to this other door. So then we came in here. So we could come back this way.
So where's the golem?
The golem was over here, and do you remember it was going up and down this corridor?
Oh,
And then it got to about there, and then we'd closed doors and gone through a secret room and stuff. So this side is golem territory because it goes up and down the corridor.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we'd kind of explored everything apart from what we think this skull room is, hadn't we?
Past the skull room. So there was the
But
people
we
that
all-
we heard this way, right?
So we don't, maybe the sword isn't in there anyway.
Maybe.
Maybe let's. I don't know, Dad. What do you think? Should we skulls or?
Up to you guys. The skulls seem pretty powerful.
Mm.
We haven't explored the room where we got charmed, so that's going to be easier. Just saying, getting charmed, you can just get uncharmed, and some people have got protection against that. Or we just go head on into the skulls.
Why don't
So-
we?
Either
Why
way,
don't we go?
down there.
Why don't we go into this room, and because I have that counter charm thing, so we all get advantage on that. We look in this room, and then we come back to the skulls because we're gonna have to look in that room anyway.
Yeah, there mightn't be anything in that room. We just didn't really look in it. We just left.
We got out.
Well, I was charmed.
Yeah. We got Fisk out. So if we tied each other up, well, I was going to say,
What caused the charming? Like, why did I get charmed?
it
There
was the statue.
So can we maybe cover the statue, or see, has the statue got something, or can we destroy the statue? The statue's emanating the charming, whatever it is, spell,
Mm.
aura, perhaps.
You think lightning bolt the statue?
Yeah, knock it off. Boom.
We could try and smash it. I'm just trying to, find the notes. I think it was Amber. Hang on.
Yeah. You seemed to be okay until you went into the room and saw it, I think. It didn't draw you in.
Yeah, from memory, I think I just went into the room to start looking around, and then suddenly felt a great desire to worship it.
So maybe a thunder wave of the statue from the far end of the room could.
Yeah, because Esmeralda charmed as well.
Esmeralda says that she can provide protection for good or evil, which will assist in, reducing the effect of charm. And she can cast that 4 times, but there are five of us, she says.
Yeah.
So, and he has got something as well. Okay, so it was a faceless obsidian statue. Okay, well, shall we do that then? Does that feel like a fun thing to do? Avoid the skulls?
Yeah.
For the moment, I think we're still going to have to face them at some point.
Yeah, because knowing our luck, the sword will be where the skulls are. Out that way.
Well, then, if we think that that's the case, then we may as well just keep going with the skulls.
Well, we don't know though. We haven't been downstairs yet either. What am I looking for? Because the temple's got a lower floor as well, so we can. We haven't been down to explore. Because what's his face who ended up dying twice?
Vilnius.
The wizards.
Yeah.
Because he was saying stuff about the lower levels, so it could be that they're in the lower levels.
I think you mentioned skulls too, something about the dead wizards, past dead wizards, naming skulls or something.
Yes, he did. He did discuss how his master is dead on the other side of the corridor, and there are glowing skulls. So he did say that.
Mm. Oh, so maybe that's his master at the end of the room.
That's the crispy corpse.
Mm.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
okay, that makes a lot of sense now. But Vilnius never told us how he got to the lower levels, did he? When he picked up that icon that I think Fisk, you took, that necklace.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Esmeralda can cast protection from good and evil on us then, right?
Okay, so she can cast it a maximum of 4 times. So,
Not on me.
yep, so therefore she casts it on herself, Wolfrall, Fisk, and Starfire.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're now imbued with protection from good on evil.
For how long?
Duration is 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we get in and out.
Get across.
Okay, so
Let's go. Vamonos.
Open these
opening the
doors.
doors. I think they're
Yep.
already open, aren't they? Yep. Okay, yep. The doors are open, as are the other doors from the other side. Who wants to tell me what they do? Starfire moving forward along the wall.
I'm going to
Here,
dive in
here
there.
charges forward. Who's going to enter the threshold
Should we
of
type?
the room?
I am.
Should we take the rope
So,
around?
Wolfrall, as you go in, the spare room consists of the foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in the 4 corners of the foyer, okay, which is exactly where you are right now. In the shrine, a faceless obsidian statue stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. You suddenly are drawn towards it. Before it, though, you see there are 2 desiccated corpses in tattered garments, and 2 pairs of alcoves line the north and south walls of the shrine. I need you to do a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Hmm. I thought
Told you.
protection from good or evil was going to
Help.
help.
So you get advantage.
You got advantage.
I had advantage anyway. Sorry, just fixing my roll.
You think, geez, that looks fucking interesting. As you wander over and stand in front of the statue, staring at it. Okay, who's next?
Told ya. Told you I should have roped her up.
Yeah, you're outside. Fisky, you're still in the room, and Esmeralda is standing next to you, Starfire.
I was trying not to get fireballed again by diving straight into the room.
Right.
That worked.
Can we put a rope around the next person that gets charmed? We can pull them out, and then, yeah.
Okay, who are you going to tie the rope around?
I'm going to tie the rope around ear. Do you want to go in and try and grab Wolfrall?
Yep, I can do that.
Now, can I just confirm that you still got enough rope, because there's rope on the other side that you lowered yourselves down on. So does someone else have 50 foot of rope?
I'm pretty sure most of us all had rope in the kit. Esmeralda?
Esmeralda.
Does
No,
she have
does
rope?
not.
Given a good... Oh, really? Yeah, do you have rope?
Nope.
I've got
Well,
rope.
you've got rope. We used somebody's rope last time when I left mine hanging
Yes,
from
you
the
did. So
other edge.
I'm just confirming you still got that rope. Right.
Yeah.
So,
So
you're
it must
tying
have
it
been
around
Fisk's
here.
rope.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, you are tied around with rope. What would you like to do? You're going to enter the foyer.
Alright. Enter the foyer.
As you enter the foyer, you note that this is a bare stone room consisting of a foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. You're standing in the foyer. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in all four corners of the foyer. Enshrined, a faceless obsidian statue stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. Your eyes are suddenly drawn towards it, not before noticing two slumped, desiccated corpses in tattered garments lying in front of it, and a rather bemused druid standing blissfully staring at the obsidian statue. Can you please roll a wisdom saving throw at advantage? And you too feel an insatiable pull to move towards the statue, and you begin your journey. The rope is now moving out of your hands.
I hold on to it.
You are stopped. Now need a strength check versus Ia versus you, Maria.
Yep. Shit.
Ia, you pull the rope. Do you let go of the rope, or do you begin to go into the room as well?
I let go of the
Okay.
rope.
You are just in.
She's like, fuck you.
How,
I'm just like going, okay.
10, 20, 30, 40. You are just at the door. You're not in. Esmeralda races and grabs onto the rope for you.
Okay. Right. So Esmeralda and I will now try to pull Ia out together. We'll say, Fisk, do you want to join us? It's kind of like tug of war.
The two of you will be able to pull her out,
Like,
so I don't need a challenge for that.
okay.
So
Okay.
you feel the rope pulling against you. You don't want to be there. What do you want to do? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I go with the rope.
Okay. Moving with the rope, you eventually are pulled out of the room, but you still have an overwhelming desire to go back in.
Go look at my statue.
It's your statue.
Hmm?
No one else should be looking at it, just you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Oh,
it.
guys,
Can I,
have you statue?
can I actually notice anything about the statue while I'm here
It's
worshipping it?
awesome. It's just awesome.
It is awesome.
Okay.
I really like
Anyone
it.
else? What are you guys doing?
I think we're going to have to take on the flaming skulls once we get Wolfrow out, because I don't think this is working very well. This room is obviously too charmed for us.
We haven't been through these doors though.
No, that's what I'm saying. We've never explored this room or gone through those doors. We just ran out.
Yeah.
We're runners.
Thing is, you need someone to cast a spell, but they have to try and succeed against the charm, and we haven't had any luck with that yet, and we're still trying to slap Ia gently to pull her out of the pull of the room. How long did it take Fisk to get out of it last time? Is it 3 rounds?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Esmeralda said, I think it's distance. We need to get away from this thing. Not time.
Okay.
So we need to try and pull Ia to maybe come over here, closer to the other doors, like away from the room. If I lead her over there and put her over there, like I'll place her there.
Okay. So
Hang on to
with a little bit of experimentation, you guys work out that she needs to be about over here to be sufficiently away. And so, yeah, you can now do a saving throw at advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wisdom.
Okay, cool. You really want to go back. Okay, what's your plan now, Stuffer?
I'm going to stop Ia from leaving that
Esmeralda
room.
says, do you want me to go into the room?
Only if we can tie a rope around
You only
you
have one rope
so
left,
that we can pull
don't
you out. I know. So if I untie Ia, she's going to make a run for it. So we need Ia to snap out of it. Fisk, do you reckon you can hold Ia down?
So no, I can try. I'm not very strong.
Mm.
Very acrobatic. Not very strong.
What if you just trap me in that room? I mean, oh, statue, so pretty.
I know, we need the rope.
Just let me go. I'm already charmed.
How big is the statue, Duncan?
You went in, you're a bit vague, but you seem to be, roughly, a person size, a small person size like you.
Okay.
So it wasn't a full human size.
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me another saving throw now with advantage. And what do you want to do, Fisk?
I'm happy to try to go in and try to get Wolfrall, but I'll need the rope tied to me because no doubt I'll fail.
Ea suddenly shakes off, and you have a feeling of repugnance and as if you've done something dirty, and you're now no longer charmed.
Great. Okay, yeah, I need the rope. I think actually, if we tie Esmeralda up, if she manages to save, she can then try and destroy the statue. Like she can pull Wolfrall away and like cast lightning bolt or something. If she doesn't get charmed,
it covers it or something. Maybe it'll probably get through the cover.
Yeah, the charm would probably
just smash it.
I think it is a bit of a destroy mission, unfortunately. Priceless art destroyed by band of wandering rogues. Okay, so I'm going to take the rope now that he is snapped out of it. I'll tie it around Esmeralda. I go, right. Your plan is to move Wolfrall out of the way and try and smash the statue. So whether it's magic missile or lightning, whatever works, right? So I'll give part of the rope to Fisk to hold. I'll hold some and set Esmeralda off, right? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Dunk, are you okay with that? So it's try to move Wolfrall. Destroy statue. Yeah? That's her mission should she choose to accept it and succeed on her saving throw. So I will stand next to Fisk and we will hold the rope while Esmeralda goes in.
Okay, Esmeralda steps in. The usual blurb is red. And she sees.
Yep.
And now she saves.
Yes! 16's a save, right?
She says, I am unaffected by it. Should I approach or should I hit it with my hand axe? Or shall I blast it with firebolt?
I think grab Wolfrall first and shift her out of the way so she's not damaged. And then
Good thinking.
Obsidian's quite hard. Yeah, blast it.
Thank you.
Okay.
So grab
Wolfrall. Starfire takes her over there.
Bring Wolfrall.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me at advantage saving throw. Esmeralda then goes back in. And what do you want to do with Esmeralda?
Destroy the statue.
Right. Okay.
She can try firebolt first,
So
maybe?
obsidian is quite a brittle material, so it's extremely sharp. So obsidian's like volcanic glass. So weapons that are made from it are extremely sharp but easily damaged. So it's a little it's sharp, it's brittle. So she will need to do a roll to hit it, and then do some damage, and I'll tell you what results if that's what you want to do. So you can either go up to it and hand axe it, or you want her to do some magic against it, you tell me what you would like to do.
I think firebolt from a distance first before she gets too close. What do you reckon?
Okay.
Yeah, if it's too sharp, she might get injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If she hits it with a hand axe, then she could death by 1,000 cuts. Or it could be that she fails the next wisdom saving throw and she gets charmed. So. Firebolt, Dunk?
Sure, from the volcanic class, no problem. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay.
Should shatter, right?
Okay, she rolls firebolt. So, hang on. So I just need to get a. I just got to do an attack on her sheet. It doesn't have an attack for me, so it will do 12 damage. 12 damage. And I will do. Okay. She firebolts it again. She hits, and it certainly it seems to fracture. What?
It doesn't
Doesn't shatter or
completely
anything, but it's got a
smash.
fracture in it at this point. Do you want her to firebolt again?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, the firebolt misses.
Okay.
Rude.
Anyone else want to do anything while this is going on?
No, she seems.
She firebolts again.
Yeah, cards.
She strikes it, and
Yeah.
it seems to shatter a little bit more, and a chunk of it now slides and falls off onto the ground.
But not completely destroyed yet. I guess it depends. Can she feel the pull of the charm the way Wolfrill did earlier?
No,
Like-
not really. She calls back out, "No, I feel nothing." So I firebolts it again.
So did she feel something before though, Dunk?
I just, what do you mean? I feel nothing. I've come in, I've looked at it. It has no effect
Okay.
on me. I have firebolted it. It is now split. A piece has fallen off. There are bodies there. What would you like me to do?
Inspect the bodies.
Yeah. We'll hold on to the rope while you inspect the bodies. And then we can try it with another guinea pig to go back in and see if the charm's gone.
Okay, she inspects the bodies and finds just desecrated. They look like adventurers who have fallen prey. They had some old rusty weapons, nothing of any value whatsoever. She calls back, and then she calls out. She goes, "There's some sort of hidden door to the north."
Ah, that's useful. A hidden door is good.
Yes, we like hidden doors.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of them.
Shall we have a come back, tie up one of the others, and then see if we're immune to the charm still, if the statue's still charmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she comes back and that goes. So who's going in? Tie it up.
I'll go back in if you want me to.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here
See
as
if
you step into the chamber, the spare room consists of a foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. Candlesticks, draping, cobwebs, blah, 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 blah. I want you to roll nothing. There is no longer an effect.
Awesome. I yell out, "It's safe."
Woohoo!
Woo!
Okay, I'm like, Fisk, how are you feeling? Are you feeling a pull towards any statue?
No.
No, nothing. Okay, I'll step into
Pretty
the room.
good.
So hidden door to the north, did you say?
Yep. So Esmeralda says yes here, and she proceeds to push it because she noticed that it was ajar.
Ah,
It's a jar.
so someone has gone through it.
Mm.
Okay, shall we go for a wander then? Oh, that's not looking good.
No.
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 So as you go
Things
through,
are
you
mixed.
guys have gone through both rooms, and you come into a chamber. This 15-foot high room contains the trappings of royalty, ornate furniture, exquisite rugs and tapestries, and decorative statuary. Everywhere you look are lit candelabras atop small tables. The beauty of the
I love
decor is
candelabras.
undone by thick dust and cobwebs. Standing in the centre of the room is someone you recognise. Turns towards you and says, "Do I know you?"
Top fan. Nah, never seen you before. This is crazy. Nice to meet you though.
Mm.
Feeling very crazy. I'm like,
My name's Ella. These are my companions. I've got Wendy, Susie, and Fred.
I'm Fred.
Are you coming here to seek the powers?
Seek what powers, mate?
Seek the dark powers. Have you come to seek the dark powers?
no.
We've already.
No. Looking for that wacky Becky. We're just a couple of kids camping.
With our dog.
I do not
We've
understand.
lost the dog.
I do not remember why I am here or how I have come to be here.
Oh, classic.
Does it look dirty? Like he's been dug
Hey,
up?
Sorry?
Does it look dirty like he's been dug up and
Give me a perception.
brushed up?
Give me a perception roll.
I'll turn my advantage off, sorry.
Yeah, so... Yeah, you rolled shit. So, that's a 6. You can't really tell, you're just a little bit stunned that Cage is standing in front of you.
Cage.
Okay. I'm very stunned considering I'm the one who stabbed him. Can I walk up to him and just try and poke him? Like, are you real?
Yeah, he sort of looks curiously at you as you approach, and he sort of moves back, and just sort of goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? And by the time he sort of, you poke him, he's certainly solid, and he thinks, oh, why are you touching me? Who are you? What do
We're
you
just
want?
trying to see.
Are you
We're just
seeking knowledge?
we're just after this big shiny stick thing. You seen anything like it? You know, happy, sunshine, stick, silver,
Might look
pointy.
Might look like a sword.
Yeah.
Could be mistaken for a sword in the right
Crazy.
light.
A sword you say you seek.
Mm-hmm.
If you help me, perhaps I can help you.
Dunk, I'm
Okay.
just saying your New Zealand accent isn't that good.
What do you want help with?
Yeah, maybe I should have done New Zealand accent, but yeah. I do not know who I am or how I have become to be here. If you help me remember, I will give you what I think you seek.
Well,
I don't know if you remember.
well, we may be able to
We
help
can do
you.
our best.
Yeah. So you do look familiar. We just can't figure out how you would have made the distance to this place, though, because we know you from meeting you at another place quite far away.
He, Cage goes and sits down, and on the table behind him is a very ornate gold inlaid chest about this by this, right?
So this-
And he sort of is now sort of fumbling with one hand on it, um, listening to you and going, "You know me,
Hmm.
bro?"
Bro.
Bro. You know me, brother? Maybe while Starfire is trying to talk to him, the rest of us just kind of start,
Checking out the room.
dispersing in the room.
I'll distract him while you guys subtly check out the room. Fisk maybe do some subtle investigations.
Fisk's not in there. He's back in the other room.
Well, fucking
Okay.
move, Fisk. Jesus.
You guys rushed in. I ain't
We
rushed
got
in.
a table each.
You want to rush in, you rush in. But I'll cruise in.
Okay, we'll call out to Fisk and go, we think you should be in here.
After the light.
Fools rush in.
Yeah. After the light finishes with you guys, or whatever it is. Cage the mage.
But I can't help
Okay.
falling in love with you.
I'll ask Cage. Well, I'll tell him we know him as Cage, the mage.
Cage, old buddy.
You suddenly
Yeah.
see a
Hey.
you suddenly see a glimmer of something in his eye when you say his name. He goes, "You do know me.
Yes, we
Never
do.
seen you before, buddy.
I know you. You are a fiend." And
What?
he's pointing to you, Starfire.
Yeah, yes, she is.
Yeah, that bitch. Never seen her before.
She's not that bad when you get to know her, really.
Thanks, Wilfred.
And he stands up now and he pushes the box along towards the back of the table. And he now turns and stands in front of the chair. And he's starting to, like, it's almost as if when you first met him, he was, had just run a marathon and was pretty exhausted, perhaps there was a little patch of red in his chest, in his clothing,
Mm.
And now you're starting to see that as soon as you said his name, the colour is coming back to him, and the red patch is becoming slightly wetter, and he's starting his eyes round, and he looks at each of you, and then comes back to you, Starfire, and now is almost glaring at you, and his hand is trembling, and it reaches and holds his chest, and he pulls it out, and it is now wet with blood.
Okay, that's freaky. Cage, the last time we met, you appeared to be a vampire and you attacked me. So I'm thinking that maybe we could start again and try and figure out what's happening.
I could heal you, Cage.
And he starts to step back as Wolfhall moves towards him. Step back! Step back, you traitors!
You look like you need help.
Murderers. You murderers. Now, I remember now what it was that you did. He points to you, Starfire.
God.
Can I persuade him?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Charm monster. Do you have charm monster?
No. I just want to persuade him that we just want to help him. Like, we never wanted anything bad to happen to him, and we tried not to leave him behind. Even after what had happened, after there was some deception in the castle that caused his injury, but we just want to heal him now and help him get out of this temple.
God, look at his token. He looks so ugly. I say that inside my head.
It's very helping with persuasion.
Okay, give me a persuasion. 22. He looks at you and he says, and when you start to talk about the castle, he suddenly goes, we were there to meet, and he sort of pauses. We were there to meet. And it's just deathly silence.
We were there to meet with Irina. Look around with her. We were with Irina.
His
Remember?
his eyes lights up. His eyes light up. Irina, is she safe?
She needs our She needs our help, and we could really use your help.
He looks back to Starfire, and he begins to. You traitor! Why would you kill me? We were there to kill. We were there to kill. And he's again just stopped, as if he's searching for a name.
He who shall not be named. There was evil afoot that night, and you attacked me.
He says shh as he throws up a hand towards you, and he basically just sort of makes a instantaneous sort of there's like a puff of wind across your face.
Okay. Is that good or bad?
Can't imagine that's a good.
What is it? Why are you here? What do you want?
Well, we're here to get the
bad. Let's
Sunsword.
go, guys.
What was that?
Sorry?
Fisk sneaking back out and slowly closing the door. Yeah, you're right. You're right, mate. They're bad. She's bad. Oh, I gotta go.
Don't listen to him. You remember what he was like.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm looking at it, all of his shit.
Okay, you don't really see anything of note. Obviously, you're not going through it, fully because he's standing there, unless that is what you're doing.
No, not. I'm
So yeah, you
subtly
just see
looking
it's really
for
old
things.
and it's really decrepit. Everything looks, like it could break. Like if you sat on the chair or even even walking on the mat in the middle of the room, it starts to come apart.
Okay.
Cage turns
Just
back to
nothing.
Starfire and he says, you must make amends.
course. I think the most we can do for you is to let Woofle try and heal you. And then you come with us to get the sword. And then we've got a wedding to attend. You should come with us.
I may not leave here ever again. You have sentenced me.
Of course you'll
You have sentenced me
You'll leave
to
here, okay?
eternal life, trapped within these walls, in a dark exchange of power. My continuation.
Really? How do you know that?
What is it?
How do you know?
Also, like, come on, at some point, you got to take ownership for your own actions.
It's like, how do you know you're
We didn't-
sentenced? Have you tried to leave?
I have made my deal, and I will honor it. And now,
Oh, so you've made a deal with the Dark Powers.
now, the prophecy has been fulfilled. My slayer has come to my chamber.
to save you.
I have remembered who I am. This was promised to me. The opportunity for revenge.
Oh, damn it.
Dun, dun, dun.
But we came to save you.
And, Fisky,
Mm-hmm.
the door that you're just about to go through slams shut. It appears to
I
just be
interrupt.
a normal wall.
Shit.
Oh, man. Cage.
What a mess you've gotten me into.
Nice effort, though, in trying to get out. So, Cage, do you... So you're telling us you made a deal with the Dark Powers for eternal life just for the opportunity of revenge. Just summing it up.
Cage is just staring at you, and he's beginning to essentially mutter
Oh, shit.
Oh,
something that just chills you to your core. This is some
damn.
power. This is those of you who have arcane insight might want to roll an Arcana check just now.
Can Esmeralda recast protection from good and evil on me?
No, she's expended all those slots.
Damn it. Who else had it? Did anybody else have it? No.
Arcana, I'm just doing Esmeralda's. Oh, 24.
Okay.
Necromancer, she says.
Oh, damn it.
He's speaking
Necromancer.
the magic of death.
well, this is not good.
And he's starting to raise, as
actually
he's
know
raising
this
his
guy?
hand,
Yeah.
Maria.
Yeah.
He's raising his hand. He's
Suck.
now bringing out just a finger.
I'm gonna chop off his hand.
What do you guys want to do?
No, charge at him.
Are you going to go into initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't see another way to deal with this.
Yeah. Necromancer. So that's his deal.
Hang on, sorry, I'm just removing all turns, so just wait. Who just rolled
Mm-hmm.
initiative? Oh, you can
I did.
just just do it again, and I'll give you your 18.
Yep.
Woohoo! 20s in a row. Making up for my bad rolls.
Me, not so much.
Wolfle 20, natural 20, Wolfle ER 23.
Me.
Yeah. Who are we missing? My good friend.
Esmeralda.
Let us roll your initiatives.
So if Cage made a deal with the Dark Powers, why did he just not become Strahd? Take over? Surely, if he's going to be sentenced to eternal life, he could take Strahd's place.
And Esmeralda is 21. There we go, look at that. Hey. Okay, Wolfroll, I'm actually going to let you go first because you've got a natural 20.
Great, thank you. And with the 28 I got on Arcana a moment ago, do I know with necromancy, is that hand gesture of pointing part of the spell?
Absolutely, you recognise it with your 28 as... Wait. On Messenger, like Facebook Messenger.
Yep.
Where are you, Nikki? Oh, I have to type you in. There we go. You recognise it as that. Okay, that's your initiative. What would you like Esmeralda to do, Maria?
Do I get to do anything?
You can yell out up to 4 or 5 words.
I'm not on the turn order.
What? You were before, weren't you? Okay. What did you roll?
So I can't attack.
I rolled an 18 first, and then I rolled a 23.
I'll give you a 20. I'll give you... Yeah, okay. That's alright. Let me just move this to the center. Okay. Alright, Ia, you are up first. And, Wolfrall, you can yell out something.
Okay. I didn't realise Esmeralda and Mia had rolled more than me.
No, I gave you the initiative because you rolled a natural 20.
No,
I gave you like a bonus action. Yeah, like a surprise round sort of thing. It's got a natural 20. So I'm just rewarding that, and now you can yell out something, but we're now starting with Ia. Ia, what are you doing? So you have to wait at the end of Ia's turn. You can quickly yell out as the conclusion of yours, Nikki.
Back away.
So you race in, close with him, and do 23 to hit with one-handed or two-handed? Two-handed, I assume, so 10 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This thing sinks into his body. Is it piercing? Piercing damage, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it seems, it sort of goes in and it comes out, and you can sort of almost see, like, it's sort of, it's like it half heals up, you know. As it had, not good. Okay, Esmeralda. Who's doing Esmeralda?
Oh, Esmeralda. She's going to... What has she got on her list again? We need to publish a list of her spells.
Yeah. So she's used Lightning Bolt. once, and she has no first level spells. So she had Magic Missile and Shield, but she's used all those spell slots up. So she has Firebolt and Lightning Bolt. She has 2 slots left.
Jesus.
Shall we get him to throw just a firebolt at him initially to
I
distract
think
him?
we'll take him out.
So lightning bolt. I'm a bit close. I think we're all a bit close for lightning though, aren't we? So maybe firebolt.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Mhm.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just use a hand axe. So Firebolt.
And she can run in with her axe. Is that what she's intending to do?
Yeah.
So coming close.
So she. No, the hand axe is just 18 to hit because the Firebolt's not working properly for me, or I'm not doing it right. So that hits, and 12 fire damage. Okay. Yep. So he takes 12 damage. And as you at this point also, you notice that that wound is now just completely healed from your. Oh, hang on, it's a magical weapon, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Yes. So
Yeah, blood spear.
therefore, it is half healed.
Okay.
Okay.
Concerning.
Why here? He calls. He puts his finger down.
Oh, that's good.
Awful.
I'm going to cast Flame Blade and try to chop his arm off before he can touch anyone or fire that out of his finger.
Flame Blade, so 21, so you hit 19. Right, you strike him, he puts up his arm, but you don't sever the arm. And he takes 19 damage. Right. Okay. Fisk.
Fisk is going to fire his bow.
Is he?
Real light like that.
You don't have any.
No.
You don't have any magical weapons.
Yep, so the arrow just goes in and passes directly through him. It sort of knocks him, but other than that, really doesn't even seem to flinch at it. He then turns back.
Gotcha.
It's his turn now. He then turns back, and he begins to recast after calling out to Ia after she stabbed him. He just turned around in shock. Ia, why would you do that to me? And then he now turns back to you, Starfire, and he goes, I was promised revenge, and begins the same rhythmic chant and begins to raise his finger.
I do have Step of the Wind.
What's that do?
Maybe I can spend a key point to disengage or dash as a bonus action on my turn, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn if I choose not to attack him.
Okay.
I also have Patient Defense.
What's that do?
It's a dodge action. I spend a key point to take a dodge action as a bonus action on my turn. So is Cage going to take more than one turn to cast this spell?
No.
Damn it.
Cage.
Raises his finger, and out of it, this black tendril, best sci-fi movie you've ever seen, energy coursing through a creature, wraps itself around you, Starfire. searing pain. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Great. Constitution saving. Come on, baby. Mama needs to live. Is that good or bad?
It's on the wire, mate.
I have my silver icon of Ravenloft on me.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And what's it do?
It has 2 charges that it can use for curing stuff. I'm hoping it may have something else. I'm going to go have a look at it now.
Okay, get it ready.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay. You take 56 hit points damage.
Oh,
Really? 56?
oh.
Motherfucker.
Are you still conscious?
Yes, I am, actually.
I think it's time
Yeah.
to became our best mate, and someone just destroy Maria right now to show him in good faith.
Nice.
Do you feel the love?
Feeling the love right now. Definitely.
Starfire,
Not sure.
what are you going to do? It's your turn.
So while I'm still conscious, how much this tendril hasn't like immobilized me, has it?
No, it's just really fucked you up.
Okay. Well, I don't. Well,
Don't die.
Sorry?
Don't die.
I'm going to try not to die. I was
Try
actually
really hard.
not to die. I guess I will fire Radiant Sunbolt, but I can then disengage and move away from him as well. So I spend a key point to disengage.
Yeah, both miss.
Hey, I also have luck on my side, which means I
And re-roll one.
so it says saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20.
Okay.
So roll the die. Hang on. Oh, well, that didn't work very well. Anyway, I've used a key point to dash, and I'm going to move across the room away from Cage to the far corner up here.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's your go.
Alright.
Cage says, "Give me a life, and I will give you what you seek."
Gotta go with no on that one, mate. Alright.
You want the Sunsword. It is yours in exchange for my revenge.
Done.
We can't do that.
Fisk, meanwhile, it's like,
So,
and how much will you give me?
Io's completely confused. You go in swinging wildly to absolutely no effect. What would you like Esmeralda to do? She's confused.
Fuck that bitch up.
I'm
Thinking.
thinking.
Him.
She got magic missile.
Yes, she does, but she's used those spell slots up for protection for evil good.
Oh, sorry. So was it firebolt? What was the other one she had? Lightning and
She's got Firebolt and Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
Magic Circle.
What's magic circle do?
A creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation, you create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on a point in the ground you see within range. Choose one more of the following types of creatures. Undead is one. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means.
Okay, and that was it. That's all she's got?
Oh, well, she's got clairvoyance, lightning bolt, magic circle, dark vision, knock, mirror image.
Oh, damn it. I'm guessing it's firebolt then, really, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm beginning to think the flaming skulls would have been a better option.
Okay, what are you going to do? So
She's
Starfly's fled to
firebolting.
the corner room.
She's
Firebolting?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, so she hits 5 bolts, and 2d10 damage. Six. Cracker.
That's not
Okay.
much.
Mages hit for another 60 points. Okay. Wolf roll, what are you going to do?
I'm going to attack him with my flame blade again. Do I need to roll like a scimitar attack first for that to hit, or do I roll
Yeah.
spell
Yeah,
again?
you do.
Alright, okay. Then I roll the damage through the spell, I think, which is 46 fire damage. That roll?
Hey. Sorry, yep, okay, yep, that's a hit.
So then I roll
Slashing.
46 fire damage.
Yep. So 6 plus that, yep. 6. So is that, so what's the damage? 6 plus what? 11 plus 3?
11 plus 3, sorry, the second 3 was must have been
17. So 20 hit points damage, yep, okay. Yep, boom, that certainly affects him. And he sort of staggers back now, and he looks at you and goes, "But why, Wolf? Why?"
Hey, Dunk, now that I've pulled the
Yep.
statue out and holding it close to me, the
Icon of Ravenloft.
icon
or
of Ravenloft has a 30-foot range. Any creature under the effect of a protection from good and evil spell against friends and the undead. I don't suppose we'll find that, but it says we can use the icon as a holy symbol. Oh, we don't have to. Has anybody got turn the undead? Turn the unholy? Damn it. No. Okay.
So what are you doing with it?
I was going to hold on to it, but in theory, if it gives us a protection from evil radius while within.
So hang on, is this the icon or the holy symbol of Ravenkind? Which one are you using?
This is the icon of Ravenloft, but we should start looking for all of our stuff. Wolful, you've got the other one, don't you?
the other magic item,
Yeah.
the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just looking at that. I thought I tried to use the turn undead though once before, and it didn't work for me because I'm not a
Cleric.
cleric.
Fisky, what are you doing while they're having a conversation?
I'm gonna look around if I can while he's, because obviously my arrow I noted was completely ineffectual, and I'm just going to start snooping around.
Okay, so you're just starting to look for stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, the most interesting thing here in this room is that box that he's pushed back on the table.
Yeah.
So you can move up towards it.
And also
if you
more
wish.
looking for doors, because that door's closed behind me and vanished, so I want to see if there's any other secret doors.
Okay, where are you going to check?
So I'm, given where he is at the moment, I'm going to go sort of that way.
Yep.
Head up there. then come back around like that.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
At the moment, I'm back here. Yep.
If he's protecting the box, what's in the box?
No idea.
I'm going to say the Sunsword.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's-
Okay.
he's
Fisky, yeah, you don't see anything there. You can move to the next
Corner.
next corner, next turn.
Yep.
Okay. Gauge the mage. He now starts to move towards you, Maria.
Of course he does.
Surprisingly. Thinking that he wouldn't.
Yeah.
And he is again muttering to himself. So you have an opportunity attack to go past as he goes past you, Wolfall, if you wish
Yes.
to take it.
I will.
Okay, take it. Yep, that hits. So 5 with the damage plus what else? Fire damage again. So
There should be one more
5
piece
plus
coming.
9. Yep, plus 10, so 19 damage. That's a significant strike, and he now is weakened. He goes, Wolfall, don't, and he moves now past you here. Do you want to take an opportunity attack?
Yeah. I shall.
Yep, you miss. And he moves now, and it's blocked by Esmeralda. And now it is the end of his go there. And he is just basically glaring at you, Starfire, saying, "Your soul belongs to me."
Oh.
And with that, it's Starfire, it's your go.
Oh. But I'm behind people.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I think. Jesus. Well, I can't do turn the undead with my magical item. I hold up my icon of Ravenloft and show him and go, look, no hard feelings.
Okay, yeah, your go. He's right behind you now.
Alright.
Stab him in the back. And you stab him in the back again. And the first time he falls to his knees. And then he looks down and the blood spear has gone through his chest. As you pull it back through, he lumps it, he falls onto his back, and he's like looking up at you now. And then as you thrust in the last like strike where you got the critical hit, you just like thrust it down, and he's like, as you're thrusting it, he reaches up and grabs it, and he goes, "Yeah, but I loved you." And
Oh.
and with that, his body falls completely still.
Oh, that's really sad.
I'm going to chop his head off quickly.
Is that what you do with
Okay.
necromancers?
Okay, Fisk, give me an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
There is a secret door, and it is protected by some sort of arcane locking mechanism right in front of you.
Can we have a look at what's in the chest?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the key.
Okay, there's no key. Who's opening it?
Not me. It's probably
You're the one who
bound.
said you're gonna have a look.
Well, I'm
Fisk
having
is
a look
busy
at
looking
this.
at this secret door that's got an arcane lock on it.
Okay. Well, I'll be like, oh, it's a chest, but I'm not going to touch it in case it says, it's rigged to kill Starfire.
That'd be funny.
I'm going to chop Cage's head off while I've still got my flame blade glowing.
No, I think Ia's beat you to that. She's cut the head off with the blood spear. Yeah, so she's
okay.
like,
So
Well
he's,
done.
Thank you.
Hmm.
okay, Anyone opening the box?
I'm gonna vote Esmeralda should, because she probably has some lock picking abilities.
It's not locked. She does say, though, I can cast Knock, which will open the arcane lock.
Oh, no. Box in stock.
Of which she has 3 spell slots, so...
Took over her way.
Well done, Esmeralda.
She says it will only defeat the lock for 10 minutes. She casts it.
Okay.
Is anyone looking in the box?
Has it got a
No,
lock,
just-
Dunk? Or is it got a
For the
lid?
5th time, it has no lock.
Okay, no,
It's
but in
open.
terms of, sorry, it's not the right word, like a latch, because I was
No
going to use
latch,
my dagger.
no lock. Just
Can I use
has
my
a lid.
dagger to open it?
Okay. You open it,
Yeah.
and you see a blackened heart from a
Oh,
human.
I knew it was a heart.
And the heart has a knife sear cut into the chambers.
Cages.
Okay, I closed the lid.
That's fucked. Okay, let's move.
Okay, the secret.
Move
She
on.
has cast arcane. Knock on the lock, and the door is now functioning as a normal door would. What do you want to do?
Go through it.
Who wants to open it?
How bad could this be?
Don't you think we should get rid of the heart? Like, he's a necromancer that was going to turn you into a zombie. Oh, did I forget to mention that? Sorry. Maybe he'll come back if we don't do something with his heart.
Oh, okay.
What can we do with it? Burn it?
Yeah.
Anyone got matches?
Okay, so that's 1 minute.
Can I flame blade it?
Okay, sure. So, okay, you flame blade it, and what are you going to do? Like try and chop it?
Chop and burn it to pieces.
Okay, it seems impervious to the damage you're trying to do to it, and it's 3 minutes now have passed.
Can we tip it out of the box?
Yep. I had assumed you tipped it out onto the floor to attack it.
Grab it.
So it's not in the box anymore.
No, it's on the floor now.
Okay.
Given you were trying to flame blade it. Yeah. That's 4 minutes have gone past now.
Shall I do a quick radiant sunbolt on it
Yeah, try that. Step
and
back.
see if that does anything?
It seems to shrivel it just a little bit.
Okay,
It
I've got
seems to
another
shrink
one.
and shrivel as a result. And now 5 minutes have gone past. Again, shrinks and shrivels. 6
I'm gonna-
minutes have gone past.
Grab it on the end of my sickle and take it with us.
Okay, and we can flame blade it as we
Yeah.
go for a
If this lock thing only lasts for 10 minutes, we better go through it.
Okay,
So 7 minutes have now gone past.
so we're all going to run through the door. Where is it? Is it here? Or are you talking this one?
It's here.
Where is it?
So you're going to open it.
Sorry, couldn't see it. It didn't show, Duncan. Where is
No.
it?
It's up the top. It's the north.
What, up around here?
Yeah, no, where the pot is.
This one?
Yeah, to the north. Yeah, where that pot is in the northern square.
Okay. I'll go
Who wants
open
to
it.
open it? Okay.
I'll open it.
Okay, door opens and it's 8 minutes.
Okay. I'll stick my head in.
In this small, dusty room, do you go in?
No, I'm just going to stick my head in for a look. I'm not going to fully go into it. Just have a look.
Okay. you look around and you see rising from the floor in the eastern half of the room is a scaly arm and a claw clutching the hilt of a sword.
Really?
Grab it.
Did it look like a sunsword? Can't tell.
Looks
Like,
like
is there like a sun on the pommel or anything that gives away any kind of character?
it
Can I see it?
looks very similar to
Hmm.
the like if you cut the icon of Ravenloft in half,
Mm-hmm.
looks quite similar. 9 minutes have passed.
Well, she can
Grab
cast
it.
knock again, so I'm going to dash back into the room and tell them what I saw.
Okay.
And then we'll have to think about it.
What's happening with Cage? Is his body still just lying on the floor?
Yep, his body's still lying on the floor, his heart's on your sickle, and the door is open, and there is 1 minute left.
I'm going to let the door close because we need to talk about a plan to go in if there's a scaly arm holding a sword coming out of the floor. Do I recognise it as a dragon's hand?
Give me a nature check. At advantage because you're a dragon.
Ah, okay, hang on a second. With advantage. Nature. For a dragon, why do I have a -1 for nature? Okay.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it could be sort of a dragon hand.
Okay. Tell the others what I
Or
saw.
something.
So yeah, so in terms of a plan to go in and retrieve the sword, we can always get Esmeralda to cast knock again. Given we've taken a beating, do we want to take a short rest before we continue on?
I think we should.
I think we should too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say the party decide to short rest.
Alright, so Esmeralda's not going to cast knock and no one's going to grab the sword.
I feel like we should grab the sword.
We've only got a minute
And
to
you
go
get a
in.
short rest for like 1 hour, okay? With the
Yeah.
dead necromancer and his heart. Okay, that's
Can I have an arcana before we rest, just to see if I can think of a better way to destroy this heart?
Oh, I think we use the sword to destroy the heart.
The sun sword.
That would make sense,
Okay,
wouldn't it? Given
It
that
does.
some radiant sunbolt shriveled it.
okay. All right. Short rest.
Yeah, it's just that with time running out on the room, I would be trapped if I ran in to grab the sword now.
No, that's fair enough. I think we should keep an eye on Cage, though, while we short rest.
So
But I
And the
do
only-
think that he's going to come back to life if we don't destroy that heart.
Hmm.
So
I'm gonna-
Esmeralda says I can cast knock right now and open the door again. I can do that 2 more times.
I think we do that and we destroy that heart quickly.
is there any way I could get some hit points back from healing, though, before I run into a room with very little hit points?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Why are you running in there? There's no one else brave enough.
Well, I figure if it's a dragon hand, maybe it would let me take it.
Okay, so Esmeralda casts knock.
Weren't we going to heal Starfire first?
Yeah, well, she casts knock. Got 10 minutes. What are you going to do?
Do you want to throw some healing at me, Wolfroy?
Yes.
I put some healing on you.
Yeah, I've added 5. I'm up to 16.
Plus there's another 7 there, isn't there?
Yeah.
See?
Wolfroy does 11.
So 5, 7, and 11.
I could give you another one.
Okay, 34. Hopefully I'll survive. Okay, so I will run into the room very quickly
Mhm.
and grab the sword. Yeah. Woohoo! We have a Sunsword.
Whoa, it is.
Does the sword come willingly to me?
As you pick it up, you feel joy, a feeling
Oh.
of joy. And with that, we will call it a night. You can add the Sunsword. I will give you the details of it in the chat. Actually, I'll just
Very
give it. I'll give
exciting.
it to all of you on the chat here, so you all can see what you want to do. And you all level up.
Okay.
Level 10.
Yay.
Whoa.
So does the Sunsword come up in the inventory?
It should in
As- Why is that not
in
coming
D&D
up?
Beyond. You should be able to add it as an inventory. You should be able to find it.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's not coming up. Oh, there it is. Got it.
All right. Well done, guys. That's awesome.
Thank you. Sorry. Level 10 as well.
And level 10.
Not that that's going to help with Strahd.
Yay.
Yay. Cool. Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Thank
Dunk.
Thanks,
Thank you.
No worries. And Cage is dead again.
I have a feeling he's
Time
not
round.
going to stay dead.
It's 2 deaths
Yeah.
now. How many can we get?
Job number
All
one
right,
next.
I'm turning